9 News Plus weather, sponsored by Carrier Colorado. The future of home comfort is here.
Good Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here for your Facebook forecast. I'm meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Well, we've got partly sunny skies. Beautiful day out there. It's a gorgeous afternoon. A couple degrees even warmer than we initially forecast. So it's beautiful out there. Things will be changing overnight as we have a system moving through. We're already seeing flakes flying up there in the mountain. 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. We'll see a lot more tonight. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's take you outside for a live look out over downtown Denver. We're sitting at 57 degrees right now. So we initially forecast, or at least I did earlier, we'd probably top out about 55, 56. So we are up to 57, just a little bit warmer. Winds are calm. We still have those clouds increasing, and we'll continue to see those clouds increasing as we head into the overnight hours. Currently, we're in the 50s and 60s across the eastern plains and Front Range. 55 in Colorado Springs. Head up in the mountains. It is chilly in Leadville, checking in at 32 degrees, right at freezing right now. We're at 37 in Eagle. Head out to Grand Junction, 44 degrees out there right now. So look at your weather headlines for today. It is going to be dry today. It is certainly a little chilly out there. The metro area might be waking up to a little bit of snow tomorrow morning, possibly a mix in some areas. Head into the western suburbs, anywhere from a trace to an inch, and obviously more as you head to the foothills, because up in the mountains we're looking at 5 to 10 inches of snow tonight into tomorrow, and some of that will be falling fairly rapidly. Again, we'll talk about that coming up in just a second. Here's a look at our HD Doppler. This is our current situation, satellite imagery right now, and you can clearly see as we zoom in the snow still falling up there in the high country across the I-70 corridor, where we've been monitoring snowflakes pretty much all morning and throughout the afternoon. Not causing any really big issues driving wise this afternoon, but we did see some slick spots out there this morning, and that is certainly going to be the case as we head into the later hours of tonight, overnight. Traffic is going to get tricky up there. We're going to get a lot of snow in a short amount of time, anywhere from I'd say about 4 inches in about 6 hours up there. You know, the rate could be about an inch an hour in some areas, and that includes the I-70 corridor. So again, that starts tonight and into tomorrow, because we have this system, as you can see, swirling here, heading over Salt Lake City and moving our direction. A lot of moisture associated with this system. You get that moisture moving in, and check out the dip in the jet stream right here. That is just allowing all that cold Canadian air to come into our area. That very, very frigid air coupled with the moisture is what's going to bring us a lot of snow in a short amount of time up there in the high country, and a little bit of snow down in the lower elevations as well. Here's a look at your future cast. We're going to put it all into motion, kind of track what we see as we head through the day today, tonight, and tomorrow. So this is the afternoon. Still some spotty showers up there in the high country, but really starting to dissipate, that moisture moving out. And then we have that second band start to move in right around 9 o'clock tonight. We start to see snow once again across the I-70 corridor, and that's going to start the potential difficult driving conditions up there. Continued heavy snow throughout the night. This is 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Heavy snow across the passes, the central northern mountains, and that continues into tomorrow morning. You can start to see the snow move down into the I-25 corridor area. Fort Collins will likely see some snow, 7:30, possibly the western suburbs of Denver, and then it moves into the metro area right around 8:30. We're starting to see any type of rain transition into snow. And that continues as we head into the noon hour. Not expecting much in terms of accumulation, possibly a trace to a half an inch. Some areas could get up to an inch. And then you can see that system gradually push down to the south. So it starts up across the northern I-25 corridor, and then by 4 o'clock tomorrow, we start to see it move down to Colorado Springs, Pueblo, Trinidad, with snow in that area. In fact, it looks like, the Palmer Divide could get up to about a half an inch of snow, while we're seeing really impressive totals up there in the high country. So as a result, there is a winter weather advisory in effect. It starts at 6 o'clock tonight, lasts through noon tomorrow for The mountains, the central and northern mountains, 5 to 10 inches of snow possible above about 9,000 feet. And again, the rate's coming down pretty quickly. We're looking at about an inch an hour, possibly even more in some areas. And that's what could make for some difficult driving conditions. Again, after 6 o'clock tonight, that is why that winter weather advisory goes into effect. So how much snow? That's always the big question. This is the European model, so we're going to go ahead and track that. It looks fairly accurate. It's looking like maybe a 1/10 of an inch here in the metro area. Higher amounts as you head south. Colorado Springs could get up to close to 1/2 an inch. And then you head up in the high country, we're looking at 8 inches up in the Aspen area, close to 6 inches in Steamboat Springs, 6.5, 7 inches in Vail. So great news for the ski resorts, skiers and snowboarders. I'm sure rejoicing about the snow. It's always great to hear about this, and it is time that we get the snow up there. And actually, it's nice to see the snow down here as well. I think our average first snow in the metro area is right around October 18th, so we're right on track, not too far behind. But yeah, it certainly would be nice to see some flakes flying down here as well. Certainly going to be chilly enough. Check out those overnight lows. We're looking at 20s and 30s across the eastern plains and front range. Single digits in some areas up there in the high country. Leadville dropping down to 5 degrees tonight. And we're looking at 27 for an overnight low out in Grand Junction. So tomorrow, again, waking up to a little bit of light snow. Some areas will get a mix, some areas some light snow, some areas, again, you head into the western suburbs, getting anywhere from a trace to an inch of snow. Going to be a bit breezy as well. Those winds gusting at times up to 25 miles per hour. And it is going to be a chilly day tomorrow with a high of 49 degrees out at DIA. And then things change as we head into the weekend. We get that system clears out. We've got lots of sunshine Friday. We're going to get back up into the low 60s. Pretty close to 60, dry, sunny on Saturday. More sun on Sunday with a high of 60. And then Monday, a big day for trick-or-treaters. It is going to actually be dry, which is, I feel like a miracle because I grew up here in Denver and I felt like every Halloween I made a costume, or at least my mom made a costume for me, and I had to cover it up with a parka or some sort of snow coat. So it's exciting that it is not going to be snowing on Halloween. I'm sure a lot of the little trick-or-treaters out there are going to be happy about that. Going to be a little obviously cool out there, so you'll want to layer up under those costumes, but we're not expecting any precipitation, and temperatures topping out right around 64 degrees Monday afternoon, and even warmer on Tuesday with a high of 67. So great news, getting a little bit of snow, a lot of snow up there in the high country, and that is certainly great news for skiers and snowboarders. All right, meteorologist Danielle Grant will be in at 4 this afternoon for a look at your updated forecast, and she'll be in all evening long doing the 9 and 10 o'clock as well. So she's got a lot of updates for you. Until then, get out and enjoy your day.